The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello children. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destination. Even though in this hectic schedule, you are maintaining both your studies and your work equally. Yes? Keep going with this, children. Now, let's move with the lesson, a Saturday morning. Here, we can see similar characters, an auntie and a nephew. A boy named Tom. So, children, you like holidays with Saturday and Sunday. Yes, because we enjoy those days. Yes, we are at home nowadays. I'll move to the lesson, a Saturday morning. Children, a Saturday morning. Tom, no answer. Tom, no answer. Where can he be? Aunt Polly asked herself. He must be somewhere here. She went to the door, looked out into the garden and shouted again, Tom, Tom, no answer. So children, this lesson begins by a call for a boy Tom by Aunt Polly. She was searching for Tom, but he was not there in the garden also. Yes? There. The old lady stood there thoughtfully. Suddenly, she heard a sound behind her. She turned round quickly. There was Tom near the cupboard door. He had jam all over his face. What have you been doing? Aunt Polly asked angrily. When Tom did not answer, she went on, You have been stealing jam again. Don't tell me that you haven't. Haven't I told you 100 times to keep away from that cupboard? Where is the stick? Aunt Polly took her stick and raised it high. She was about to strike Tom hard. So children, what happened? Suddenly, she heard a sound behind her. Yes, yes. She saw Tom standing near the cupboard door with the jam full on his face. She kept on asking him whether he stole jam again. She scolded him and took her stick to beat him. Okay. Now, next paragraph. Look behind you, auntie, shouted Tom. Cunning boy. Aunt Polly looked behind her. This was Tom's chance. He rushed out of the house. He climbed over the fence. Soon he was far away. Aunt Polly was angry, but she laughed. He is a bad boy, she said to herself, but allowed him. He is my poor dead sister's boy, and I must look after him. Okay, children, what auntie said here? When she was about to beat him, what Polly did? He asked Aunt to look behind. Is there anybody else? No, Aunt Polly looked behind as if there was something or somebody. Yes, by making use of this chance, he climbed over the fence and rushed out to escape from her beatings. Yes? Though Aunt Polly was angry, she did not want to punish him because she loved him as he was her dead sister's son, her nephew. Yes? Now I'll move to the next para. I don't like to hit him, though I have to at times. If I don't punish him, he'll grow up lazy and wicked. Yes, I must be strict. Aunt Polly sighed. I'll have to punish him for stealing the jam. But how? I know tomorrow is Saturday and there is no school on Saturdays. The boys have a holiday, but I'll make Tom work. That will punish him. So children, what Aunt Polly said, she wanted to punish that boy. Yes, for stealing the jam. And she was thinking of her way to do that. So she thought that Saturday, that is the next day, is a holiday for school and she can make him work on that day as a sort of punishment. Okay children, I'll move to the next page. Listen. The next day, Saturday, was a holiday for the school. All the boys in the village were free. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. The trees and flowers looked fresh and lovely. Tom, of course, wanted to go swimming. All other boys were going swimming. Children, what happened? All the boys in the village were free since it was a holiday, Sunday for school. Being a Saturday, yes, the sun, birds, bees and flowers all looked beautiful and lovely. So Tom wanted to go out for swimming because all other boys were also going there. Okay. Now, next paragraph. Tom came sadly out of the house. He held a long brush in one hand. In the other, he carried a bucket full of whitewash. His aunt asked him to whitewash the fence. Tom looked sadly at the fence. How high it is, how long it is, he thought. Indeed, the height of the fence was 9 feet and its length was 30 yards. Oh boy, what happened now? He came out of the house very sadly because Aunt Polly gave him a brush and a bucket full of whitewash to paint the fence. Okay, so now he was alone to do that great work because the height of the fence, what was the height? 9 feet and 30 yards length. Such a big one for that. So children, what happened? He felt very sad for that pathetic situation. Yes, that's good. On the other side, what Aunt did, it's good. Okay, so I'll move to the next few sentences. Tom put his brush into the whitewash. He drew it slowly across the fence. It made a very small white mark. Tom tried again, another very small white mark. Tom tried again, another very small white mark. Tom sat down and sighed heavily. Poor boy, yes, he started doing painting. So, this condition, he slowly began to whitewash the fence, but lazily. Yes, he did not like to do it, but he had to obey Aunt Polly. Yes, children? So, next few sentences. He took out all the things that he had in his pocket. What are they? He had some marbles, some pieces of string and 2 or 3 broken toys. These things he took out from his pocket. No one will whitewash the fence for these, he thought. No, I must think of a better plan. He thought and thought. Soon he had an idea. So here this poor boy, he took some waste things from his pocket. But anybody will come there for painting that fence? Let's see. He understood no one would exchange help to him for these things. So he felt he should think for a better plan to get whitewash done. What idea he had in his mind, you all will come to know in the next class. Okay, children, very small extended reader. It's a beautiful story. After your test, go through this. Read twice or thrice for your reading skill. Okay, children, I'll meet you in the next class. Bye.